Good morning, YouTube. Well, let's try this. Good morning, YouTube. How are you this morning? I don't see anybody yet, but, you know, I'd like to have these morning chats. I would love to be able to do this every day, but I can't. So, we're going to try it this morning, see if we can get anybody in here. Have a cup of coffee, talk for 20-30 minutes. Derek Matthews, good afternoon in the UK. Good morning here. Morning, Dragon Monk. How are you, buddy? Figured I'd have some coffee this morning. Invite y'all over. Good morning, Rover. Let me see. I failed at my egg yesterday. As y'all can see, it's moving along this morning with a 200%er. Still got stringing. It's aggravating me. I'm going to go to the front shot and I'm going to pop the overhead up here in the corner. There we go. Yeah, that's aggravating me. You awake, Monk? Hey, Thomas, how are you, buddy? Nice of you to join us. All right, have you been in chat before, Thomas? That's I don't remember the name, buddy. I know some Elrods that live in Pelham, Georgia. I think I would notice that because I do know that name. Y'all have to tell me, you know how it goes. How's the stream this morning? Is it thumbs up, thumbs down? Probably kind of crappy. I don't know if y'all can tell or not. Well, you can't from the angle, but over here, I've been trying to clean up this mess. And I don't know how y'all do, but I'm moving mess from one side to the other. Nah. I did. I threw a bunch of stuff away today. Had a bunch of boxes just in the way. Alright. Y'all ain't typing very much. This is, let me see something here. I don't understand this. I don't know why. There we go. Alright, so it works that way. Alright, so stream's good. Is the filament going across? Yes, it is. It is strung. I've got it hanging on my Prusa back there. I had it on the floor on this spool down here in the red. I don't know if y'all noticed yesterday, if y'all were with me or whatever, but I was having some problems with my PTFE tube backing out. And I finally said to hell with it. Let me see here. Yeah, you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. See how that tube is ate up? It just finally. Oh, you work in the evenings. But it finally just gave up the ghost on the PTFE tube. So I stole the one from the big tall printer because I ordered some more off Amazon. I ordered 2 meters of it, so I have 6 feet, and that way when it wears out I'll have some more. I thought I had a roll, but I couldn't find it, so I didn't have any. Yeah, I've got a mobile spool holders down here on the floor. The problem is that I left that red filament running, and when it backed the PTFE tube out, it curled that crap all over the room. And I rolled it back on the spool, but you know, once you straighten out filament, guess what? It don't like spooling back up. So I actually have it on my mobile spool holder down here. It's just in a mess. And I've got tube clips. I've got the 8mm rod holders that'll hold, you know, threaded rod. I've got all of that stuff. I am trying to rearrange this so that everything is in its place and that type of stuff. And I actually took down, I had a spool holder that's hanging where my TV's hanging now. So it's, the rod for it is over here against the wall over here. I've got plenty of stuff to make stuff out of. It's not that. This was last night. I was pissed off at the red, or yesterday afternoon, pissed off that the red was all over my dadgum room, so I threw this pink on there and I'm printing this egg again. I don't have a whole lot of time this morning. I do have a conference call at 9 Eastern time, so I got just about an hour. Morning, Nappin. How are you, buddy? How's the weather in Sweden? I did get your picture yesterday, by the way. You an ugly mug, you know that? No, just kidding, man. I saw your little vaping picture. Do you pronounce your first name Jan, or is it Jan? Do you pronounce the J, or is it Jan, like Jan Hammer? I think he was from over there somewhere. See, our Jan, it would be Y-A-N or something like that. More like Jane without an E. Okay. So just say it Jane then. So how is everybody? Anybody got any anything? I will tell y'all this. Everybody calls you napping, even but your family. I bet everybody catches you napping too. Remember the accent thing. Like I said, this was bad, but I went ahead and you can't really see it, but I changed the air fitting on top. So it's a brand new one. This one up here I changed yesterday on the stream. It's brand new. And I also yesterday went ahead while I was at it and replaced that. Now I have the coated E3D. Yeah. I saw that, Rover. I have the coated E3D prototypes that they gave out at Murph on my printer. Seems to be doing fine. I mean, it's a nozzle. I don't know. It wasn't supposed to be anything special. It's just PLA wasn't supposed to stick to it, so it was supposed to be a little better. And y'all notice I was cleaning out boxes. I found hard drives. I found batteries to my little robot dog wherever he's at. He's around here somewhere. And remote control for the robot dog. I found an old vape with a 3D printed tip I printed. Oh God, this has been 6 months ago. I printed that. It was one of the first things I started doing with my 3D printer was printing vape stuff. Believe it or not, I actually printed a tank out of the. No, I haven't printed any of them. And I thought about it yesterday, but I'm using my spool holder on my Prusa for this printer. And I don't have a PTFE tube on the Haribo, so I've only got one printer right now that I'm going to print with until this egg finishes. Yeah, I want to put his chair to the test. But I will tell you I think the nozzle itself, and I guess I could go through here with a drill bit, but the hole is bigger than it should be. Okay, I'll check that out. I will check that out on the fan nozzle. Well, I will tell you, the fan's damn sure putting out some air because it's blowing strings back there. I don't know if y'all can see them. They're flapping in the breeze on the back side of that thing. Oh yeah, Nappin', I've got a whole bag full of 0.4 nozzles. That's not the issue. But I'm trying out these E3D. What are they? Polyphobic, I think is what they were calling it. Somebody called it. I found this was actually, believe it or not, this was the first Benchy that the printed printer printed ever. It was I don't know, it was probably about the 5th try because I had to get everything, lined up. But just to show you, that is the print quality I was getting off of the printed printer before I broke the nozzle. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this Benchy. There's a little bit of stringing up there, but nothing wrong with that Benchy. And I never got around to showing it off. Yeah, I don't know, man. I tried the settings Chris Riley said yesterday, the 2.5 and 40. That's what this is running at. It's just going to be dialing it in and you know, doing string towers until doing the string test until you get it where it's acceptable. Because this is still quite a bit of stringing. Not as bad as this. This one is not as bad. It may look it, but it's not near as thick as the strings were on this one. So I'm gonna try to get stuff done and get this place cleaned up and get everything more presentable where I can get around to everything. The desk that I have this on is really wide. I actually like the desk that the computer and stuff is on. And I really don't need a desk there and then this table. What I would like to do is build me a place for a computer and all over here, make like a monitor wall so I can watch all of this stuff on the thing, hang my lights and get the camera where it needs to be and all that stuff, and then move that table out here and use that bench top, because the bench top on that is more solid than this. This one wobbles a lot. It's wood, you know. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, that can definitely do the clogging, but it wasn't. It was the retraction. I had several clogs, and it was pulling it too far back, and then the airflow cools it off faster than it can heat. So that was the main issue with that yesterday. So we're at 47% on this one after 12 hours. So probably another 12 hours. So 8 o'clock tonight or so it'll be done. Yeah, it's a all metal hot end. There's no PTFE tube in mine. It's all metal. What's up, Scalder YT? What's happening? It's 8:02 in the morning, and I got about 45 more minutes I can chat with y'all before I got to get on the phone. Doing interviews and trying to find a job for when my contract ends. It's just the wrong time of year for state contracts this time, That's what's aggravating about this job hunt. It's not that there's not jobs out there. It's that they all start a month and a half after I ain't got a job. And I hate that. I'm trying to get one though. God dang it. Let me turn this camera because that thing's in my way. There we go. Now then. Now I ain't got to cover up half my face. Well, y'all probably like that though, didn't you? Yeah, no, I get that napping, and I'm actually thinking about getting a couple of E3D V6s, just straight up buying the whole thing. Well, Scalder, you're going to have to let me know how that goes. Reller82, what's up, buddy? I'm just going to have to call y'all by your damn names because I forget people's names. I really do. And, I hadn't... Eddie Moser joined my chat the other day. It was like 2 in the morning. And I'm supposed to talk to him about getting that TiVo little monster. I hadn't been able to talk to him yet. So that's something I'm waiting on. Yeah, I get you, napping. I understand the Postal Service. I have to admit, the Postal Service, people fuss about it, but the Postal Service everywhere, not just the United States, everywhere, is an amazing feat. Okay? It just is. Yeah. It's just amazing to me how they move mail like they do, without losing more than they do. My brother's been a postman for going on 20 years or so, and it still amazes me. I get mad at them too when they lose my shit or it's late. I get it, but you stop and think about it. That's a hell of a job they do. You know what? I don't think. Let's see something here. Let's make the chat a little bigger. There we go. That's better. I know, man. In the U.S., we have Amazon with 2-day shipping, delivery on Sunday. I mean, it's just like a cell phone. Okay, people don't realize, or the kids especially, don't realize what they have in their hand. I mean, they fuss about it being slow and all. They never stop to think, holy crap, at the technology that's in my hand. You know, it's amazing. People don't appreciate half of the crap that they have. Not me, brother. I wake up every day. I got in a motorcycle wreck in 2004, and I hit the highway doing 40 in shorts and a t-shirt. I might have had a ball cap on. And I appreciate every day. I appreciate every person I meet. And until they give me a reason not to. And then we can have an issue. Sometimes I'm a little overbearing because I don't mind talking. I enjoy it. I'm not an introvert. I'm just friendly. So I appreciate y'all coming back. I do know that. Hey Rover, can you check about how long the delay is on this? Because I have no idea. I've still got the ultra low latency set on, so shouldn't be very bad. I've got 0 delay on OBS. It says I'm doing 720p at 30 frames a second. Test. Sorry, Nappin', I was a little slow on that too. One. $11 if your clock is right. 11 seconds is okay. I can deal with 11 seconds. I just about 18 seconds delay from type to your display. Okay. Well, see, I see it immediately, and it shows up on my OBS 10 seconds. No, not even 10 seconds. 2 seconds maybe. So I see it in my chat monitor, and then I see it in the display down here. So anybody got anything they want to talk about? What would y'all like to see on my screen other than, you know, I've got some wiring, rewiring. I found hold on, let me, god dang it, did I done lose it again? No, there it is. I found the 3mm filament that I was looking for to do my wiring over here, so I can redo the wires, and because it's crap right now. It's not holding. The PTFE tube that I use, the little short pieces, ain't working. Yeah, I know you do. Alright, Derek, I'm gonna have to check that out, buddy. I'm glad people have a makerspace. I have an old bedroom in the back end of my trailer. It's I guess you could call it a makerspace because we made a space out of it. That's garbage. No. Your makerspace is in your living room. See, I can't do that. I thought about doing it in my dining room because we don't use our dining room table or that space at all. It's just a shit catching space. Sorry about my language. Alright, cool. But Nadav, did I say that right? Nadav? Mavor? Oh, cool. Good. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. Good morning. Yeah, everybody's welcome here, buddy. But anyway, back to the makerspace. I thought about doing ours in the dining room with the table. Move the table in here and use this as a dining space, and that as not, because the dining room table would fit in here and it'd be good, and we could put the freezers in here, and because I've got 2 freezers in my dining room too, because, you know, we like freezers. But I can't my mom and dad, my mom lives over behind me, I don't know, 100 yards from here. And my dad lives 50 foot behind me back here. And they just knock and walk in the door. And if I'm live streaming or whatever, my wife and daughter that's still at home, they know that. Hi, Derek, that's funny right there. That last statement is hilarious because you know that ain't true. Oh. Eddie Murphy said it best. When she says jump, you say, okay. Anyway, but yeah, it would get aggravating. Right? I see that. I see you. We all talk big when we're standing in the corner, but it just doesn't work that way. You know, and it's funny because me and my wife were talking last night, and I didn't realize, and I knew she watched some of my videos, but apparently she watches them all because, you know, why wouldn't you? Right? But it was hilarious last night. We were talking. You always have the last word. Man, y'all. Okay. All right. Yeah, right. That's exactly right. It's whatever you say, baby. That's right. But we were talking about it last night, and I said, you know, I never have any women. I never have any women on my channel. And she's like, yes, you do. I'm like, I ain't had no women on my channel. She's like, yes, you do. One of Destiny's friends got on when Destiny was on there, and you had James's wife came on there. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Slug, what's up, buddy? I hadn't seen you in here before. Or are you just changed your name? Nope. I see that picture. I ain't seen that picture before. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the trailer home. Now, I need to say this because we only been going about 10 minutes. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell. You know the deal. If you like what we're doing, there's some links down below. You do what you got to do. No, Derek, I understand, buddy. I get it. But I know you do what you want. And I do too. My wife doesn't fuss about my hobbies. I mean, you see the crap that's in here. But yeah, we know how that works. Oh, well, ring the bell. You get notifications that way. I guess you might get notifications anyway. I mean, you popped in here pretty quick, napping. Oh, Lord. Yeah, and it's printing right here, over to the right here. This is actually it printing the egg that you see in the top corner, Slug. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Yeah, Joel's a good guy. A really good guy, man. He really is, you know. And I like the enthusiasm he does stuff with, and I try to do the same. People come in here, we have a good time. Yeah, Dragon, I know. We have a good time in here. We joke around with each other. We have conversations, and y'all get to watch me bumble through crap. You know, I had an 8-hour video on just putting this bed on. Actually, it was about 10 hours to get it to work. But you get to see how, you know, stuff doesn't go always like it's supposed to, Slug. That's what this whole channel's about. Here in the upcoming weeks, I'm going to be upgrading this. I hope to be getting a bigger printer so that I can start on another printed printer project that I want to do. And I want to bring y'all along with me for that because I lost about 8 hours worth of video. I'm trying to get some of it. I think I have some of it. I'm still trying to get all that stuff. Hey, if you watch my video on the ANET A8, buddy, I'll tell you why it's the greatest printer I ever owned. Not the best, but the greatest. Building a hypercube. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to build. Y'all have to excuse me. Got something going on. I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah, I want to do the hypercube Evo. Derek, that's awesome. I actually have enough. I don't know if you can see the box or not. It's behind the thing over there. It was standing right here. But I have enough extrusion. I think I got four or five 1200 millimeter extrusions over here that I could use to build printers. I'm not out of parts to build printers. I want to print a Evo, a Hypercube Evo. A 2020 version of the Hyper Evo. Okay, because I'm gonna try to print 30 extrusions on mine. Right? That's what I'm thinking, Napping. That's a big ass printer to just be making out of 2020s. All right, guys, we got about 30 more minutes that we can sit here and shoot the crap. Slug, where are you located, buddy? Oh wait, there's another one up there. What was his name? I forgot. I missed it. Nadav. Nadav, where are you at? And Slug, where are you at? Oh, Slug's in Kentucky. Now I understand the nickname. No, I'm just kidding. New Jersey. What STLs for his ANET A8? He has an ANET A8. It's just a kit. There's more STLs out there on the ANET A8 than I think there is on any other printer. Over the pound, over the pound. What's up, Sean? Going to the office, huh? Yeah, I got a conference call at 9 o'clock I got to be on, so I'm going to get off here about 8:45. My time, not your time. Hold on. Are you talking about, you're talking about my frame. This one that we're watching print right here. Yeah, it's already on Thingiverse. Everything I did on this is on Thingiverse. Yeah, Nadav, that's the thing. The extrusions, they were actually just really short ones, and I just stretched them out. Hey Derek, you know that on the asking for subs that the YouTube channels normally block that, and you already said it, so that's why it's blocking your thing. You already said just subs, so the second one it kicks out. Yeah, no, it's basically just a 2040 extrusion if you look for it, and it's a short one, and I just stretched it out on a Z, and then I glued these together. These are not solid pieces by any means. Yeah, no problem, Derek. I mean, it'll let you do one, but you did one in like 2 in like 15 seconds, and it won't do that. Yeah, that's right, Nappin. It's the AM8 sizing. Couple of the parts are different than the AM8. There's another version of the AM8, not the AP8, but somebody did some upgrades. Stop working. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't tell you to come back into my house. You decided to stop in here. Morning, Techno Geek. How are you, buddy? Watching the egg print. Watching the egg go. MGN 12 ANA. Maybe that. Dang, I'm out of coffee. But Nadav, yeah, that's fine, buddy. If you search for AM8, you'll find. Yeah, that's right. Napping, you're right. But Nadav, if you look for the AM8, it'll give you all the build information, the sizes, because I did use those sizes for this. Now I had to change it once I put this bed on it, because this bed is not and A-net bed. If you watch that video, you'll know. It's a long video. A very, very long one. Very, very long. All of my videos are long form though. Yeah. And I thought some more about the, I don't know if y'all were on when I talked about it. You know, I've got like 50 of these Star Trek ships that I'm going to give away. And I showed the board cube one. I don't know where the hell I put it. But I showed the board cube one off. And I will be giving those away. I'm gonna set up a video. It'll be a live stream where I announce the giveaways and what I'm gonna do. You know, and then at the milestones, like 1,000, you know, 2,000, 3,000, whatever. If I don't see how in the hell my channel's ever gonna get that many people, but if it does, then I would look for, you know, other sponsors, 3D filament sponsors and stuff like that. You know, I was looking for a model of the TARDIS the other day, and this was printed on my A-net 8 as well. And you can, let me get to the right place there. This thing, and you can see the layer shift up here. I didn't even know what that was back when I printed this. But I've been looking for a good model of the TARDIS. But this is a Raspberry Pi case. It's not really a model. See, it's cut open right there. This was the best one that I could have. It looked the best. I couldn't believe that was the best looking model of the TARDIS was a Raspberry Pi case. Well, I had a little bit of under extrusion right there in one layer. And one shot. I am going to... That's right, the TARDIS Octopi server. It's your weather station computer. Let me tell y'all something. I was working on a shirt this morning. Let me go get it. I want to show y'all something. I'll be right back. Give me just a second. I was working on a shirt this morning, and I've got a heat press over here because we do heat press vinyl and stuff like that. But I was working on a shirt with my new logo. And yes, I know it's backwards. You have to mirror stuff when you do it on a shirt. But this is my new logo, and this will look good on the back of a shirt. Now I'm gonna tell you, it'll look good on the back of a shirt. And then I had these right here. Hold on, let me get these out here. Then here, this right here was gonna go in the pocket. You know, because I had the pocket tee, right? Had the pocket tee, and that's a little square one gonna go on the front. So I made the shirt up and I put the thing on the back, and it looked all nice. You know, it was pretty. So then I put this on the pocket on the front, and when I got done, I had turned the son of a bitch sideways, so the pocket's like sideways. I was like, what? Yeah, and if y'all ever see him on here, Robbie Mack's his name. He's the one that did my logo for me, and I didn't even ask him. He just did it. You talking about ESP 8266's stuff there napping? Kind of like that one. I've got about 10 or 12 of these. I use them to run my Christmas lights, which is friggin' awesome, by the way. Yeah, it's a Node MCU. That's right. Yes, sir, Slug. That is a U.S. cutter. What is it, 720, I think? 721 MK2. Yes, it is. Good morning, Mike. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the trailer home. And I know you just got here, and I've got about 20 more minutes that I'm gonna be here. But yes, Slug, it is. My wife wanted a cricket. I said, no, we're not getting a cricket. Let's do something bigger. So I got that because it was cheaper than the damn cricket anyway. And I can do 28-inch wide. Did you? Well, and here's bright-eared and bushy-tailed. You talking about me or you? Because I don't know about that. Yeah, Rover, I got your email about all the giveaways this morning when I got up, and one of them was already over. The last one on the list, I think, was ended already. Yeah, I like it. It works out pretty good. I know, right, Napping? That's, dude. Those are the most awesome. I wrote a nice web page and all that runs all my lights. I have one master page, or you can run each one of them individually. You can set up, I wrote the code so you can set up timers, and you can do all. Man, you can program a Christmas light show around here pretty quick. And the web page will play the music for you. All you got to do is have a transmitter. So it's so cool. Yeah, that was the Amazon giveaways. Yes, it was. But my wife was like, "What are you doing with all this crap?" Blah blah blah. And then when I showed her and put them on the house and all that, she was like, "Well, that's just cool," because she likes Christmas. She likes decorating for the different holidays, and they did turn cool. But it's amazing, man. Being who I am and doing what I do, electronic tinkering and all that stuff. Oh, I hear you. We actually have 25 in there to do right now. A lady wants us to do for a I forgot, but it's a Vietnam group that gets together. Dude, mine are all up still on my house and wrapped around the trees and everything else. They're still there. I'm not taking them down. But anyway, yeah, it's amazing to me because every time we do something different, or every time I get some new gadget, or we get some cool new TV or something like that, my kids don't even care. Don't even care. My wife don't really either. I mean, she humors me because I get excited when I get new technology, but that's all. She just humors me about it. Y'all don't get used to this. This crap right here is fixing to come off. Probably today. Getting rid of all this stuff. I'm going to keep the goatee like I always do, but this is going away. Sean, you be careful, brother. There's some idiots driving. Oh, wait, no, you're not in the car yet. Just kidding. Is it interesting? Yeah, I saw Tom do that one time. He, because he keeps them all on the rack. And he was just, you regret the shaving of your beard? I don't keep a beard. I've just been lazy. I keep a goatee. That's what I keep. This right here. That's all I keep. I don't grow a beard because it doesn't grow fast. It doesn't grow pretty. James is in the house. Everybody say hey to James from Print and Play. Everybody, come on. Y'all can type. I know you can. And there's a bunch of you in the room. There's 12 of you in here. I ought to see them popping. We got to be nice to each other because other people ain't nice to you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Dragon Monk. That's pretty cool. They my wife wanted this. Well, she wanted a cricket or whatever you want to call them. And I got this one, and she's looked at it a couple times. But most of the time it's me. And it's my fault because y'all know how it is. You get a new toy, you want to play with it. So, first thing I did was went and played with it. That was it. And so, I do most of it. Now, she does help weed, and she likes doing the glass etching. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. James, I'll be right back, buddy. Don't run away yet. And I know it really don't come across on screen. Uh-oh, can't see. Let me pull up my OBS. What happened? There we go. I know it's kind of hard. But that's, we do the glass etching thing using the vinyl cutters for it. So, that turned out pretty good, I think. I like them. They do all right. James, you hurt your back, man? That's messed up. Yeah, Dragon Monk. The problem with me is if I don't get with Eddie pretty quick, Yeah, napping. What's the problem with that beer mug? There ain't no beer in it? Ah. Hey, man, well, it works. But I will tell you this. Yeah, right. I will tell you this with the Armor Etch, and that's what we use. I've got Armor Etch up here. It's what we're using. It says, this is a 3D printing channel. Yeah, James, that was just dumb. But, Slug, the cool thing about the Armor Etch is it tells you to leave it on 5 or 20 minutes. Basically, leave it on 5 minutes and make sure that you covered everything and you move it around. That's all. Just take your little thing and move it around, and keep it moving. Make sure that you cover everything and make sure you check it before you take your vinyl off. That's the biggest thing. Because it says, you know, what, 10 to 20 minutes or whatever. It's etched just as much at 5 minutes as it's going to be at 20. Because we've tried both. It doesn't just keep etching and etching and etching. Once it's etched and you're done. So, yeah, James, that's just dumb. Don't do that. Do not do that. Guys, I got about 14 minutes. There's still 10 of y'all in this room. I can't believe that. But there are. We, or at least that's the number I got. I don't know. Y'all get different numbers than I do sometimes. And hopefully tonight I'll get back on here and tonight and give a update on my egg, because it should be done. It's 48% at 12 hours, 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. It should be done. Yeah, James, that man, just get a dolly. What's wrong with you? Don't you know you're getting too old for that, even though you're still a young pup? Yeah, as soon as I get my my egg done and I get everything freed up back here, I'm going to right, I hear you, Jay. I'm gonna get the Prusa fired back up. I'm gonna get this one fired back up, and I'm gonna print Shom's gun at full size. Ronin's gun. I actually want that, and I'm gonna try to finish it correctly. I'm going to get over on Bad Wolf Props and Punish Props. Punish Props has got some good, and you've probably seen him on Joel's channel. I've got the, what is that, the E-Sun, whatever it is, it's the purple brand. Purple brand of batteries, Napping. I can't remember what they are right off the bat. But it's a 4-bay, and then I've also got another 2-bay, because we've got like 18 batteries. My wife takes 2. Yeah, E-Fest, that's the one. And my wife has 2 batteries in hers as well, so we have a bunch of batteries. But anyway, back to this. I want to print Ronin's gun that Shom did, that Askewed View did. But I want to finish it properly and Punish Props. And I'm going to tag him in this video. It may be later today, but I'll put his name down in the bottom and y'all can go get it. Well, I've charged mine a couple times in the car over USB. I don't know, man. I have had really good luck with smoke products. I've been on it ever since the X Cube came out, and I haven't had. I take that back. I did have an RS200 and an RS200S, but you know those were different. But other than that, it's been smoke products the entire time. But I want to do Ronin's gun and get it done. Punish Props, Bad Wolf, you know, Props. He does it good. And I want to do it justice. I want to do a really good copy of it. And since he's not on here anymore, I want to do a real good copy, and I'll probably give it to him when we get to Earth and see what he thinks about it. It depends on how good I do it. If it turns out like I ain't giving it to him, you know, it's that way. So we'll see. But I may or may not do videos on that. Y'all know me. You can't ever tell when I'm going to turn the damn camera on. But I want to. I want it to be a surprise, so I probably won't. I'm out of coffee. Got 10 minutes to go, guys. Strings. I got strings for days. All right, we quit talking. You're a wise man, huh? Yeah, the wise man. Yeah. Do the video, but hold on to it. Rover, you see this? This is how I do videos. If I shoot some footage like of this, doing this or whatever, I'm probably going to have it playing in a live video like this. And I'll have it up there and I can do that. 5 more hours. Matter of fact, I was looking at some of my footage. Big ass coffee cup either. Live stream for life, James. I love it, dude. I love the interaction. I don't know if you can tell or not. I enjoy people talking back. But one thing I am going to do, I've got some footage of the Haribo back here. It's a C920 slug. I've actually got 2 of those. I got a Chinese one. I got an Orbit over here. I've got my GoPro going up here. And I need to get some of those diffuser lights. Matter of fact, I may order those today to set up here instead of these 4 bright ass LEDs that I've got pointing that you can see glaring off of my glasses right here. But anyway, I've got about 2 hours, 2.5 hours of video of me working on this Haribo and putting it together where I didn't have my mic on. So it's just silent. So really, I thought about showing it in the live stream up there and keeping it up, you know, keeping me up here and letting it play and me narrating it. And I might do that. That way we can have this on, that on, and everything working at the same time. Coffee. Mr. Riley's in the house. I was showing them, Chris. I was making something for you this morning. And it's kind of funny. Hey, James, take it easy, buddy. Hey, get your back better. Take some pills or something. But anyway, I was making you something this morning, Chris, and I gotta redo it. But you've seen my new logo, but I did a a press-on, iron-on sheet for you. And then on the front pocket, I've got my square logo that he did for me. I was gonna put on the front pocket for you. Well, got this on there. I got this on the back, this right here, on DIY diffusers. Okay, cool. But I got this on there, man. It looked great on the back. It's big, it's nice and big. You can read it. It's pretty, right? So then I flip it over and I put this on, and guess what? It's crooked. It's sideways. I put it on there sideways, like a Dumas. And I'm going to say Dumas, so that I don't get flagged for saying that other word. And I'm sorry you got on here so late. I got 10 or 12 minutes or whatever. I got a conference call at 9 o'clock this morning. My time, not yours, that I've got to do. So I will watch that video, James. Thank you, buddy. I saw Chris's new intro and it made me want to shoot a new one. But I'm going to go sit in a rocking chair on a porch. Well, they do look good. Good morning, Ricky. Get the kids off to school good. I'm out of coffee. I ain't got but a few more minutes. I've got to be on the conference call this morning, and I would much rather be here talking to y'all, but that's just not how stuff works. So I do need to get me a dye sublimation printer though, Chris. I was looking, the inkjet stuff, they're great for these little transfers and stuff on a white shirt, and I didn't want to do you a white shirt, so we didn't. But I'm gonna get you some stuff in the mail. Just may not be as soon as I thought it was because I put some crap on crooked. Head's all stopped up this morning. Suck it. You know, I like this little YouTube counter thing up here in the corner of the screen. That's the chat. I don't need the chat. But sometimes it gets stuck. There, it just refreshed. Cause you look at YouTube on the live board and it's different than what's on the screen. Sometimes more, sometimes less, and I know it's a timing thing. You like stuff in the mail. Me too, man. Me too. Did you get my email I sent you last night? I did send you an email. So I just want to make sure you got it. Nope. All right. Man, I'll tell you what. Oh, no, you don't need to respond. There wasn't really a response needed. I mean, you get it figured out, let me know. I just want you to know I'm whenever. Whenever. Tom sent out a picture of a, I guess it's a thumbnail he's trying to make. It's really cool. Really cool thumbnail. I like it. Alright, let me get off of the damn interweb because I get stuck. Y'all know me. I get sidetracked really easy. But this morning chat's been pretty good, man. I enjoy being here. I enjoy talking to y'all. I did try your settings, Chris, and you can see the results. This is 2.5 at 40 right here. So it's actually less stringing than it was. But I really need to learn how to dial in Bowden's on this because I'm not sure. Not really sure. If anybody else has got any good ideas, Nappin seems to know the Bowden systems pretty well. But it's I think it's 2.5 at 40. And I tried the 3, and the 3 was what was giving me problems. It was too much retraction, or too much speed, or too slow, or whatever the hell it was. Anyway, it was causing a jam. It would pull it out and cause it to jam. So, also, Chris, I'm trying that. I installed that polyphobic tip that E3D gave out at Murph too. We'll see how that works. And one of the problems I was having with this before, with my other egg here, that the nozzle I had in it wasn't any good anymore. It had been wore out. This one's printing much better. Alright guys, anything we can cover in a couple minutes? Because I'm really and truthfully, it's about, my time's about up for this morning. Like I said, I will come back tonight and we'll look at how the egg turns out. And I'll do it live. I will try to break it loose live. Yep, I've got that one, and if it does pretty good, which, I mean, it's a nozzle. You know, it's a brand new nozzle. I don't think it's hardened. I'm not sure. I will, Rover. I definitely will. But I appreciate all y'all coming by, just swinging by. Slug, come back and see us, buddy. If you hadn't already, subscribe, ring the bell. You know how that works. Look at there, Nightbot was reading my mind. I really want to write me a web page that I can just do that. I can click every now and again and make it throw some stuff up there. That would be awesome. I need to look into that. So, anyway, I'm going to go get some Dayquil too while I'm thinking about it. Get rid of this crap. We got a long weekend. So, guess, guys, it'll be a impromptu stream this evening. We're at 49% at 13 hours, so it is now, you know, 8:45 in the morning here, so about 9 o'clock tonight. Probably too late for you European guys. I mean, if you're up, you're up. If you ain't, you ain't. But it's going to be, you know, 6 hours. It'll be 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning for y'all. Might be able to catch some of my Australian buddies. Hadn't seen JT this morning. Normally he's kicking around. But yeah, we'll do that. We will do that. 6:30 p.m. your time. That's right. That's right, Rover. That's right. West Coast should be doing good. It will be, you know, 7:30, 8 o'clock Chris's time. Slug, I don't know where you're at in Kentucky, but you Central Time or Eastern? All right, Chris Riley, have a good day, man. Take care. Appreciate you stopping by too, by the way. Thanks. I got you. Well, I will tell y'all, and Chris is still here, if he's still here. He sent me an email last night, and we're trying to get a Chris Riley and Country Bumpkin here together on a live stream. Hopefully, we're supposed to work it out next Wednesday. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. We're still discussing that. It may just be one of these where we just sit here and shoot the crap. But no, Derek, not this time. We're gonna try it just Chris and I first, and because I don't know, and I don't know if Chris's internet's pretty good. My internet's crap, so we got to figure out. I don't even know how to do this, so we're going to figure out how we're going to do it. I don't know if you can do it with OBS Studio. I really don't know, so we're going to figure it out. Yeah, I know Google Talk, but I don't know if I can use my capture card. I don't know if we can have multiples going. I don't know how that works, so we'll figure it out. We got to work out all those details, and we'll probably do a test run, you know, before then. Chris may already know. Chris may have all this worked out in his head and be freaking good at it and all that stuff, but I've never done it. You know, hell, I can barely do my own stream. Okay, Derek, we will. And you know, it may become one of those things where we do that, where we get together and we invite somebody in. I'm not sure. This is a first for me. I think it's a first for Chris. I know that the community does a Friday night hangout. So y'all catch that when it's on. But listen, I got to get out of here. I've got a conference call I got to go get on. Y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all back this evening when this egg finishes. Just be looking for an alert because I don't have any idea what time it's going to be. So, I'm Walter. This is Country 3D. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you this evening.